Dudes and dudettes, how are you guys? This is Chazzy and today we're going to be earning our detective diploma. You know, we're going to be analyzing something that a lot of people don't even know about probably, you know, and a lot of people might not even believe in, you know. The topic is ghosts and spirits, things of the sort, you know. I was thinking about doing a video just talking about this, but I think it would be too similar to my Do Aliens Exist video, so I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to bring to you guys something very, very specific and unique, you know. Now, I recently came across a video on YouTube that I thought was very, very suspicious, you know, for a number of reasons, and the title is not clickbait. The title and the thumbnail are not clickbait, you know. There really is a video clip that I'm going to watch with you guys and analyze, you know. But first, let's talk about it, you know. It is very, very strange, you know, because it's two young girls playing somewhere in the United Kingdom, you know, in England, I'm guessing, you know. And here's the thing about it. They're both playing very innocently, you know, and one of them is recording one of them jumping up and down and dancing and stuff, you know, and then there's a doorway behind her, an empty doorway, and all of a sudden there's like this figure of sorts, kind of like a Samara looking kind of thing that peeks out from behind the door, you know, and one of the girls sees it and she goes after it, you know. Now, the video quality is very, very crappy, it's very shaky too, so it's really hard to see, you know, but I think it's still very discernible, you know, it's very visible. Then they both go behind the door and they see what looks to be a ghost, right? A girl dressed in white, you know. They go after her, but then somehow she disappears. Then they go outside and there she is across the street, you know. Now, it's very, very strange to say the least, you know, but first I'm gonna let you guys watch it and then you tell me what you make of it.
Are you sure? I don't think so.
Yeah!
What's that?
What?
Up there! I told you! Hold it on! I told you I seen something! Quickly! No! I bet I'm telling you now. Up there! See? What'd I say? Oh my god! What'd I say? It's gone! No, shush. No. No!
As you can see, it's pretty odd. You know, I mean, it's like, obviously it's hard to know if it's real or fake, you know. It's really hard to trust people nowadays, you know, because everything can be manipulated, everything can be staged, you know, and I get really suspicious of how every single ghost or spirit, every kind of apparition only shows up when the camera sucks, you know, like when it's one of those really, really old-timey, grainy style video cameras, you know. Why don't ghosts ever appear, like when somebody is recording a video on an iPhone or a Xiaomi or something, you know? Why is it always those really crappy video cameras? You know, so it's very, very weird. Now, this video specifically, it could have been staged. I don't think it was edited. I don't think there's any evidence to suggest that it was manipulated in a video editing software, because you can tell that it was a really old video, you know, and I don't think those girls had access to the internet, you know, but it still seemed weird. It could have been staged. It could have been a friend of theirs, you know, peeking out from behind the door. But the problem is that if you look at it, if you watch it again and analyze it, something is a little bit off, you know, because the girl peeks up from on top of the door as if she's like, I don't know, 2 feet tall or something, you know. It's a pretty tall door, so either she would have to be standing on a ladder or somebody else is holding her up, or she's on top of the rungs or something, or she's just levitating. You know, she's floating. It really is a ghost who's levitating and peeking out from them, you know. Now, I'm a very skeptical person, like I think I said in my aliens video, so it's really hard for me to believe something if I don't see it for myself, you know. So, give me a second. There's somebody calling me. Denied. Nobody calls me while I'm recording. So here's the thing. I honestly think that it's very strange, you know. It's really weird, you know, the way that this video played out, you know. And, well, I don't know, I mean, it's hard to believe it is real. Now, the thing here is that depending on the kind of person that you are, this video is either very authentic or very badly made, you know? Now, I think that if the video was just that, if it was the girl peeking out, because it really scared me the first time. If you look at it and analyze it, it's actually a very creepy video. It starts off really unsettling, you know? But then as it goes on, it starts to feel more and more fake and staged, you know? Because the girl walks there and sees her, and she's upstairs. And I think that a regular person like me, for example, would definitely immediately run off, you know, like it would be like a roadrunner kind of thing, like zoom, you would see the cartoon animation behind me. So I think that would be really, really a more realistic way to react, you know. In my case, in the case of this girl, she goes there with her friend and continues to record, goes across the street and records the ghost again, you know. Like, what are the odds of that? Like, what are the odds that you are recording a ghost and then you go outside and you record it again, you know, in a different place? So it does seem a little staged, you know. It starts off really well, but as it goes on, it kind of begins to feel like it's not real at all in any sense, you know. So in my opinion, this video, it's hard to say, guys. It really is hard to say, and I really would enjoy a second opinion. You know, I want to know what you guys think, you know, because like if I were to really analyze it, I think deep down something tells me it is staged. So I ultimately do think it is fake, but I'm not 100% sure, you know, because it is a little suspicious. It doesn't really feel real, but there are a few elements that doesn't really make it seem fake as well, you know. It's very, very hard to trust these kinds of videos, you know. But then again, what really can you trust online? There have been so many hoaxes over the years that today I have a lot of difficulty in believing when somebody claims that there is real paranormal activity, you know. There are countless videos on the internet talking about this, you know. There's a channel called Top Fives who they used to do a lot of really good videos about this, but now they kind of start to suck. But you guys can go watch their content anyway. They do still have some good and interesting videos, but I still think that certain clips, certain photos are really hard for you to believe, you know, in a broad sense of the word. You know, you always should keep an open mind when it comes to these things, you know, but some of them just make it difficult, you know. Now, I really try as much as I can to avoid talking about religion on this channel, but sometimes you have to kind of get into it, you know, because it really does come down to your own personal religious beliefs, you know, like if you believe that angels exist, naturally demons exist, you know, and if you believe that demons exist, then angels do as well, you know. So, and somewhere between them, there's a fine line, you know, where spirits exist, you know. Yeah, people have souls and sometimes they move on, and ghosts and spirits are very similar, you know, but different folklores in different countries and different cultures consider them to be different, you know. But in general, in a nutshell, they are very, very similar. And what the hell happened to the sunlight? I think the sun went behind some clouds. I need to turn on my light there to make it be a little brighter, but not now. Let me finish this up first. Sorry, let me finish this up first. But anyway, I think that it's really hard, guys. It's really hard. I have seen so many dumb videos over the years about ghosts, you know, that are so clearly fake and staged, or they just kind of suck. Like somebody is, the camera is set up to film in their living room at night, and a few specks, you know, move here and there. To me, it's just dust. You know, it's just regular dust, but it moves so close to the camera and feels like it's something else that the person automatically thinks it's a ghost, you know? I mean, are ghosts really like this in real life? Are they just a bunch of little orbs? Are they like a bunch of little floaty balls? Is this how ghosts work? Because it kind of defeats what I think of ghosts, you know? It kind of makes me feel weird because I've always seen ghosts as kind of regular people, except semi-transparent, you know, and sometimes wearing white robes, you know? So you're telling me that little floating balls all over the place are actually ghosts in your house? Come the hell on, man. You know, I think that people are getting dumber and dumber, man. You know, the generations pass and people are just getting stupider because they will believe anything. You know, people will literally believe anything. Now, do I personally believe in ghosts and spirits? Yes and no. You know, it's both. Because, like I said, I have a religious background, so I do know that angels and demons exist and spirits as well, you know. It's just my beliefs, you know. However, because I've never actually seen one with my own eyes, I have a hard time believing. You know how it works? So it's like, yeah, like you can tell me that ghosts exist and you can tell me that you've seen one, but unless you give me some kind of concrete evidence, you know, unless you show me some kind of proof, I'm not gonna believe you, you know. You have to convince me by showing me evidence, you know. That is what convinces me, you know. I need to see good, solid proof. You know, because if I just watching videos online and seeing photos, it's cool, you know. I think it's interesting to see compilations of people who have claimed to see and record ghosts and stuff. It's really cool. It entertains me, but it doesn't really educate me, you know, because I know that different cultures, you know, have different folklores and urban myths and legends regarding how these things, like, for example, Japan. I'm actually considering doing an entirely separate video just about this, the scariest urban legends in Japan, because they do have quite a lot, you know. They believe very, very fervently in ghosts and spirits, you know, because to them, they're the most malicious ones. And I think in Japan, that's where the worst ones are, you know. It's really crazy. But hey, I mean, people in the West or maybe here in the South, you know, we may not really believe it in the same way that they do. Brazil isn't exactly a hot spot for paranormal activity. I don't think South America has a lot of really bad urban legends like that. I think the worst we have is the chupacabra in Mexico, you know. But yeah, Anyway, regarding the clip at the very beginning of the video, I really want you guys, if you have to, go back and watch it again as many times as you feel like it. But I really want you guys to give me an answer, you know. If you watch the video, I want you to comment and tell me what you think, you know. If you think it's real or fake, but tell me why, you know. Let's have a little debate in the comments. I think it's going to be really cool to talk about. And that's it, guys. I think that's it. I'm gonna end the video now when the sun is coming out, you know, so the lighting is gonna get a little bit different, but I'm gonna record a few more, so don't even worry about that. But anyway, so in a nutshell, in general, you know, I think that the video is fake. I think it is, you know, but you guys are free to disagree if you want to, but tell me why you disagree. It starts off so well. It starts off very unsettling, you know, almost like a PT vibe kind of thing, you know, and, you know, then it just starts, because it's weird when the person sees something strange and then they go to investigate. Maybe they think it's another person who invaded their house or something, but if you see something that's genuinely creepy and scary, why would you go to investigate? That's like horror movie logic right there, you know, but anyway. A long time ago, I recorded a video debating whether horror movies have become overrated. You guys can go watch that too. I recorded it last year. Tell me what you think about that as well. But that's it, guys. That's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little cut and dry. You know, it's because my throat is dry. I gotta drink some more water. And I'm really tired. I just had lunch, so I should be taking a nap, not recording videos for YouTube. But even though I'm tired and a little cranky, the show must go on. So that's what's going down. And that's it for today. This is Chazzy signing out for now, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video.